This right here is my obvious tool company tool belt and suspender set, which I'm very, very happy with. I've been using on the channel for about a year now. Now, it was supplied to me, but this isn't actually a video about the belt itself, so don't worry, this isn't like an advertisement for it or anything like that. But I just wanted to get that out there, that they did send it to me, but that was over a year ago, so I think we're well past that point. I have been using it. Anyway, what this video is going to be about is more the loadout and the contents that I've got in the belt itself. So I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer, show you sort of like pouch by pouch, everything that's in here, and we'll have a little chat. Maybe we'll start with the suspenders. That's a good place to start. Okay, so here's the suspenders themselves. Really comfortable, really nice. Got a nice bit of ventilation on the back there, as you can see. And we've got plenty of pockets in here, which is good. Now, this is actually a magnetic pocket on this side here, which I normally have drill bits and all that in. If I take the microphone off, I normally just slip some drill bits down in that one there, and they stay there nicely, nice and accessible. And for me, ideal. I can put a microphone. On the other side here, we've got, as you can see, our little pencil holders on there. So what I normally keep is a picker style pencil. This is a tracer one that just lives in that pocket there for deep holes. I don't actually like using them pencils for normal joinery. I find the lead on them is too thick, gives you too thick of a line, but for marking walls it's ideal. Just got a normal pencil there. I don't tend to use Carpenter pencils that much. I prefer just a normal pencil. I like having the rubber on the end. It's handy when you're on the saw for just sort of like flicking bits of wood away. So one of them goes in there. That's like the upper half of the brace itself. So now let's move down to the lower half. Okay, so we'll start round here with the braces on this side. Now you can see I've got some of these, don't actually know what they're called, but bit holders I call them. And for them I just keep random bits in there. They're handy for when you're changing multiple bits, like if you're doing doors or something like that and you need loads of different hex bits. Just, these are some cheap and cheerful ones. I think these come off Temu for about £2 for about 30 million of them. So yeah, I've got them on that side. On this side here, I've normally got some of my Collins clamps, but I can't find them at the moment, but they normally clip onto that side there. Round on the back brace here, I normally take my keys and I hook them on, so my keys are, I know where they are. I can get them on and off nice and easily. So they just hook around there, and that's the braces themselves. So now we'll turn our attention to the belt. Okay, so in the left-hand pouch over here, as you can see, this is the bigger of the two pouches that I carry. Now this company, Obvious Tool Coast, they do various different belts, but these are the ones that I opted for. So I've got my bigger pocket here, which is quite a narrow pocket, which I prefer. So on the front here is like my screw pouch, if you like. That just sits on the front, and back in there I've just got like a little notepad. You can see, or I hope you can see, there's a little divider in there. So a little notepad goes in there, and then I've got the bigger pocket where I put all my screws and bits and pieces. On the front here I've got just a folding ruler that goes in that one. It's quite stiff to get in and out, but I don't use it that often. It's just handy to have it on there. And then this pocket here, I've got a little folding saw, which has seen better days, but it's still handy to have that in there just for when you need to nip the odd little bit off. Now in the bigger pocket itself, you can see I've got a little pry bar. It's actually a honey extraction tool, but you know, quite a lot of people use these now, so that just sort of slides in there. Now there is a spot here for a nail puller, but that one doesn't fit in there very well, so I just keep it there. In the speed square slot that you've got down here, I don't actually use a speed square that often, so I've just got like a wind bag or air wedge, whatever you want to call it, tucked in the back there. Okay, I've just repositioned you guys, so hopefully you can see the loadout a little bit better. But at the front here, you can see I've got various little pockets and then a bigger pocket at the back. So I keep a little combination square in this front one here, in this one here, which is slid down, which is a bit of a pain. Could do with being a little bit shorter, this one. But I just keep my little Bessie Stanley knife. To be honest, I don't normally fold that. I normally leave it open and just sort of slide it in. Makes it a little bit easier to get it out. But when I put it away in the van, I do like to fold it just so that I don't pierce it. And then in the back here, I've got my little Bosch digital measurer. This one is the GLM 50C. Really good. Really wish that this had a rechargeable battery in it, because changing the batteries over all the time is a pain in the bum. And then behind that, in the bigger pocket, I keep just a cheap chalk line. Now, the reason I've got a cheap one is because these are really small and compact, so I keep that in there. And then I've got a few little odds and sods in here, including some spare Stanley blades, spare bit holder, and then what else have I got in here? Just a load of rubbish, to be honest. Right, now we're on to the like dominant hand side. So in here we've got a big hammer hoop that runs down here, which, to be honest, I thought was going to be a pain being on your side like that, but it's actually not at all. It's actually quite comfortable. The only thing you do have to watch is this is quite a long hammer, so as you turn I do collide with some stuff, but I'm getting used to it. So I've got my big Milwaukee framing hammer. This is a 19 ounce, if you can see on there, 19 ounce straight claw. I prefer a straight claw. It was a mill face, but I ground that off because I found that the mill face wasn't very good. To be honest, this is quite a nice all-round hammer. I pretty much use this for everything now, because I can hold it back here for framing, or I can choke up down here to do more delicate work. So yeah, that gets used for most things, and it just slides in there and it's nice and easy to come out. Back to the main pockets itself. So we've got the little pockets on the front here. So I've just got a tracer deep reach marker pen in there for when the pencil won't mark anything. Sharpie, which isn't normally in there, to be honest, but it's in there today. And then we've just got like a normal tracer dryer markers, so these will pretty much write on anything really, clog free markers, so they're quite good. So I use that one a lot. And then behind here we've just got a nice big, can I get that to focus, nail punch. This is just a cheap and cheerful out of Aldi. It was like a set for about £6, Aldi or Lidl, one or the other. That's the only one I've got left because I lost the rest of them. And then in the pockets at the back here, I keep some chisels. So I like to keep 2-inch chisels on me, just because it's the one that I use all the time. So when one goes blunt, I've got another one ready to go, so I don't have to muck about sharpening. So I keep 2 of them in there all the time. And then back here, I've got a 20mm. Now this one changes depending on the job that I do. I take that one out and swap it out for whatever other size that I need, like a 1/4 inch or 6mm or 12mm or something like that. Now round on the back here, you can see this little pouch here. Now this doesn't actually come with the tool belt. I've added this myself, and it's twofold. It's got 2 purposes, this one. The first use is it's a phone holder, because I don't really like having the phone in my pocket or in the tool belt itself. So it just goes around the back there and it's out the way. And it's nice and easy to get my phone in and out. And the second use for this one is probably just for me, not for many other people, but when I'm recording videos and I'm bending over, it covers up my arse crack so you can't see it. So there you go, guys, just a short and sweet little video there. I will link to the tool belt down below, because I genuinely do think it's a really good quality tool belt. Some people have moaned and said that they're not very good quality. I've been using it, like, I mean, you've seen it in all my videos. I've used absolutely loads with no issues whatsoever. I really like it. So I'll link it down in the description. It's not affiliated or anything. They don't even know I'm making this video, so I won't earn anything out of this. It's just if you want to check it out. But yeah, there's a little loadout that I keep on me all the time. Bits do chop and change, obviously, you know, depending on jobs, but that's my main sort of carry that I keep on here. Yes, it's heavy, I won't lie, it is, carrying all these tools, especially when you get something like an impact driver or something, which I forgot to show you guys, that I just hook on the back there when the phone holder ain't in the way. I just hook on the back, but that's quite convenient there. It does have a little drill holder on the side here, but I don't use it. I just hook it on the back. So yeah, it does get a little bit heavy, but that's where these braces come in to just distribute that weight nicely, and you do get used to it quite a lot. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys like braces on yours or just a normal tool belt? I did used to just use a set of, like a tool belt with no braces on, but the older I'm getting, the more I'm finding that I need to distribute that weight. I'm getting a bit of a bad back and that, so this helps support everything, and it helps to pull me back as well, which is good. Stops me slouching. But yeah, guys, that's it really. That's the loadout. I just wanted to put this video out there because I quite like watching people's tool belt loadouts and bits and pieces. I'm thinking about doing a video on like my full toolbox. I did one years ago, but it's changed dramatically since then. So if you guys want to see my toolbox stack, let me know below, because I'll do a video on that as well. I'm going to say thank you to my YouTube members. We're really growing now. So they're the awesome guys that you can see at the bottom of the screen right now. I just put out bonus videos, so it doesn't affect the main videos that go out. I just put additional videos out for those guys. So if you want to join, just below the like button, there's a little join button. Press that. Now, I have noticed that over 90% of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. You can see by this little graph up here. So yeah, it'd be awesome if you guys could hit that subscribe button if you watch my videos. Really helps me out, helps me put videos out, bits and pieces. And I like it, so, you know, do that for me, guys. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something from this video. Cheers. I'll see you on the next one.